Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about wipe theory, some fence speculation, just a whole bunch of stuff here. So if you enjoy that kind of content, make sure you're dropping a like on this video here today and consider subscribing to the channel. Wipe or not, there's going to be some sort of content coming to the game regardless. So that means content from me. So make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of that. So we have a bunch of different shit to talk about here today, man. A lot of interesting stuff. The first one is there going to be a wipe? My personal opinion is no. I have been very, very strong on the economy wipe this time around because of the first time we've had a global cash sink as a goal, and we had all the traders eliminated. We had the flea market eliminated. Yes, we're starting to get that stuff back, but at the end of the day, I truly believe this is an economy wipe and not a full-blown stash, skill, character level wipe. All that good stuff. The regular wipe we're used to, I don't think it's that. I think it's an economy wipe. That's my opinion. But recently, Tweak, if you guys don't know who Tweak is, content creator here on YouTube for Escape from Tarkov, great creator, check him out. He came up with this theory, man, because last wipe we had an event and there was the patch number 12.11, and then there was a little W in parentheses, and the game wiped right after that event. Now there is another W in parentheses that was like 4.50 or something. If I can find it, I'll put it on screen. If I can't, I'm sorry. But Tweak found this out. He made it, he actually talked about it in his most recent video as well, so make sure you check out his video. But there could be a wipe on May 4th. Now, it's on a Wednesday, I do believe. I can double check on that, but I do believe that would be a Wednesday. But if you guys don't know, that would be a Wednesday for me. But later in the day on May 4th for us would actually be May 5th, a Thursday over in Moscow. We could have a wipe on May 4th. It's plausible. It's very plausible. But let's talk about this fence theory, okay? This is what I thought was super interesting, and just the way it kind of made sense in a way. It's weird how, you know, if you put certain pieces in certain places, how they actually fit together even though they're not supposed to. It could be one of those situations, but we had fence, assuming therapist was still gone and the flea market was still gone. We had this theory that, you know, because we could insure our gear through fence. Let's see if we can still do that, actually. It looks like, yeah, you still can. So the fence insurance, when you would insure through fence, you would actually be adding rubles to the pool for Lightkeeper. When you were purchasing from fence, you were selling to fence. This was adding the rubles to the Lightkeeper pool. The theory was all the traders were shut down. Instead of fence being shut down, he was open. He was open for business. Maybe this was Lightkeeper the whole time. Maybe Lightkeeper assassinated fence and has taken over the role of selling, buying, insuring, doing all of this new stuff because he is the one who wants the money, and that money being added to the pool, maybe because we're giving it to him straight. We're giving it to him right away. Now, there is the theory that, you know, Fence is the basic leader of all the scavs. I mean, he supplies the scavs with the gear, and he's, you know, pretty much transacting with everybody. Fence is the one that, I believe, actually shut the traders down, got the word to him, and made them shut down because of Lightkeeper wanting the ransom. So maybe Fence has a place here. Maybe he wasn't assassinated. Maybe this is actually just Lightkeeper being an ass. But here's the thing. I personally do not think Fence was assassinated. And this is actually a really weird reason. But with the amount of time that Battlestate Games spent on creating the max loyalty system for Fence, with all the scav reputation, down to fixing your scav timers and fixing the scav case timers to whatever your fence rep is, fixing it to that certain amount and having it adjust accordingly. There was a lot of time that went into that system, and just completely eliminating fence as a trader, I don't know. I just feel like it wouldn't happen. We have a lot of cool stuff you can do with fence, even though he is, in theory, the most useless trader in the game because he has no task except for collector and then an occasional scav rep task or an event task. I think he's a really unique trader, and I think he has a place here in the game. I don't think he needs to be killed off. That's just my personal opinion. I personally do not believe we need to kill off Fence, but at the end of the day, maybe it fits into the game. And based on what we talked about, it's definitely possible. However, Lightkeeper is supposed to be an in-raid trader. The main thing this theory is going off of is a leaked document. I highly suggest you watch a Nice Guy's video. I think in the last 2 videos, he's talked about it a little bit more in depth. Make sure you go check out his channel. Look at it a little more in detail. There was a leaked document that talked about potentially a dead trader. Now, it was a little bit rough in translation. So there is the theory that we could go into Lighthouse, right, and we can just go kill Lightkeeper. We can go to the lighthouse, kill Lightkeeper, and we can loot him. He might have a shit ton of money on him. This is all speculation as well. We could potentially kill the Lightkeeper, and he might have a ton of cash on him, right? And that could be the quote-unquote dead traitor. We just don't know. Now, one thing that I would like to present to kind of combat that killing Lightkeeper theory is that players are probably going to need to visit Lightkeeper for a task. So it's very, very doubtful in my mind that Lightkeeper would actually be killable. I do not think we would be able to kill Lightkeeper. I just don't see it happening. I don't think that's something that would be good for the game. That's my opinion. I know we're a realistic game here, hardcore survival shooter, but I don't think he's going to be killable. And at the end of the day, if you could kill Lightkeeper, you can only put 200 or 250,000 rubles in your inventory at one time. So, if he would have millions of rubles on him, you wouldn't even be able to take it out of raid. And obviously, that system is never going to change because of the unfortunate RMT. So, I don't know. I don't know what to believe, and I don't know what theory we should go with, if any. Maybe everything is going to be normal. There's going to be Fence, and there's going to be Lightkeeper. But I have this theory that we're going to pretty much transfer every single Lighthouse task to Lightkeeper. And I would assume there's some sort of UI for him in the trader menu, hopefully, if we do have tasks through Lightkeeper, because if we have to visit Lightkeeper every time we have a task that needs turned in and then accepted, that's going to be really fucking annoying, because that's going to be a super high traffic area for at least a month, if not an entire wipe cycle. I mean, it's going to be a new trader. I mean, we haven't had a new trader since I started playing 2.5 years ago. So, I don't know, man. The whole entire situation is really weird. There's a lot of theories, a lot of speculation. I thought it was super interesting, and I wanted to just make a video about everything, just kind of talking about little tidbits here and there, different bits of speculation, different pieces of theory, and, you know, just drop in the comments what you guys think, man. It's super interesting. I love speculating about shit in Escape from Tarkov because it's just really a lot of fun. You don't get to do it too often. When you know there's a new patch right around the corner, it's so much fun to do because you don't get to do it a lot. There's even a theory right now. We get the first bit of Streets of Tarkov. That would just be so cool. I cannot wait to have a true urban survival shooter. Streets of Tarkov is really going to bring us the truest version of that. I mean, Interchange is kind of like it. Customs has little sparks here and there. Reserve has a little bit of that. But Streets of Tarkov is going to be directly in a city. It's going to be that urban survival. And I just can't wait, man. And, you know, in theory, once again, we're talking about all these theories. Streets of Tarkov is potentially a 40 PMC map. If we just do a little bit of it, a little portion of Streets, then maybe we can test 12 PMCs on it. Maybe a very small portion of Streets of Tarkov is ready, and we can test it. That would be amazing. We don't know what's going to happen. That's where I'm going to leave this one off here today. Let me know all of your theories and speculation down in the comments. I think we're going like 6 days strong now. We might as well just keep it going. I'm back in the groove. We got the momentum. I'm ready to play some Escape from Tarkov. I think I'm going to hop on Lighthouse here and grind out some raids just to kind of get more familiar with the map and all that good stuff. So that's where I'm going to leave you off today. Make sure to leave that like. Sponsors and equipment description below. If you're not subscribed, consider it. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you for stopping by. I'm out.